The Worcester Coalition for Education Equity shares their findings of racial discrimination in the Worcester Public Schools. They're calling on lawmakers and local officials to come to the table to solve the issue. Our Chandler Walsh joins us now with more. Chandler?
On a last spring, the coalition called on school committee members and the mayor not to extend the superintendent's contract. The contract was extended with 14 amendments added as a compromise. Today, the coalition was upset not all members of the school committee attended their event.
I remember him telling me that if I continued to cry, that he was going to make a suggestion to the administration to move me to a lower grade.
Viana Mercedes recounts an experience she had with a teacher when she first moved to the U.S. She graduated from the Worcester Public Schools in 2012 and says she isn't the only one who felt a lack of empathy.
I work with kids in the Worcester Public Schools and they tell me similar stories.
The Worcester Coalition for Education Equity says the racial inequities in the district affect all students. The group addressed state lawmakers, city councilors, and school committee members Thursday. Isabel Gonzalez Webster believes the district is overusing disciplinary actions like emergency removals.
In 2017-18, Worcester Public Schools had 60% of all the emergency removals in the entire state.
Emergency removals allow schools to remove a student for 2 days if they pose a threat to themselves or others. Civil rights fellow Lauren Sampson says about 70% of last year's removals were Latino students or students of color.
You have not just a dropout crisis, but a push-out crisis, with students being sent away from the classroom, leading them to become disengaged with their school environment and to turn to a life other than one of productivity, school engagement, and perhaps college.
Mayor Joe Petty says he's working to make sure amendments to the superintendent's contract are completed. The coalition is calling for more transparency from the schools. New state data will be released next week, and Mayor Petty says it will help the conversation.
It should be data-driven. It should be understanding. The more data you have, I think the better it will be for the students and the parents and the system. That way you can address issues that you might be missing.
The coalition says the district is in a crisis and the community needs to address it.
How can we work together to really ensure that all our students in the Worcester Public Schools have a high-quality education?
And today, the state delegation and Congressman McGovern agreed to write a letter to the Worcester Public Schools requesting all of their data be released and the 14 amendments in the superintendent's contract be met. In Worcester, Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.